In this video, I will walk you through the MixFlow Pro mixing template and show you how it is structured, how audio moves through it, and what tools are built in to speed up your mix and get you great sounding results. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what you are getting before you buy it and whether this fits the way you work and you would like to work in the mixing session. MixFlow Pro is built for electronic music producers who want a trusting and complete mixing system that still lets every track of yours to sound unique. Instead of a generic template, this gives you a flexible routing layout and more than 30 effect racks that allow you to shape the sound of your instruments the way you want and fully customize your own sound. With MixFlow Pro you get dedicated instrument sections, 5 production presets per main instrument group, advanced buzzing and return layout, over 30 professional effect racks, and 45 minutes video where I show you how to get the most out of this mixing template plus extra mixing tips and workflow suggestions. It is designed as one cohesive system. You're not starting for a blank Ableton session, but you're also not stuck undoing someone else's presets or processing. So let's zoom out and look at the layout. The project is split into clear color-coded sections: drums, percussion, bass, vocals, effects. Each section has its own place where you drop the stems of that type. Every section comes with its own level control and processing chains. At the end of the project, everything meets at the dedicated mix bus and final print tracks. So from the moment you load your stems, you are already mixing into a structured, professional layout instead of trying to build it from scratch. Now, a quick word on the routing system. When you drag your stems into MixFlow Pro, the internal routing automatically takes care of gain staging, buzzing, and parallel paths. You hear your rough mix almost exactly as you exported, just sitting at a safer overall level with plenty of headroom for processing. If your demo project is hitting around -1 decibel, for example, on the master, just by inserting your stems into MixFlow Pro, you will have enough headroom to start working immediately. You do not have to wire anything, the template already sends the right signal into groups, buses, stem tracks, and the mix bus in a way that keeps your loudness under control and gives you room to push saturation and compression. You focus on faders and creative choices. On top of the core routing, MixFlow Pro gives you a set of built-in parallel and ambience tools. First, there is a dedicated mix bus chain on the main bus. It adds subtle compression, tone shaping, and depth to the whole track. You can switch it on and off to hear exactly what it does and decide how hard you want to drive it. Then you have rhythm-focused parallel returns. Once the basic drum balance is in place, you can send a parallel signal to your drums to these returns to add punch, width, and grit without destroying your original transients. There is a melodic parallel return for leads, chords, and pads. With a couple of macros, you can add presence and thickness to your synths or your vocals instead of disappearing underneath. Finally, there is a global return reverb that gives your track one shared space. You have the option to add different reverbs on the instrument groups or individual channels, plus set up a global reverb space track so your mix feels glued and intentional. If you want a special reverb just for one sound or group, you have the option to copy the reverb of your choice and add it as an extra chain to that specific stem. Inside each instrument section, the processing is organized into a small number of clear, reusable racks. At the front, you get a balance and tone control that handles broad saturation. Next is the creative effect rack. This is your main sound shaping and color stage. Macros for clean blend, tone variations, different reverbs and delays, and more experimental textures. Each rack comes with several starting presets, which are tuned for that type of instrument, and you can always swap in your favorite third-party plugins behind the macros if you want to go deeper. Across the template, you have multiple creative effect racks tailored to type of instruments such as drums, bass, synths, vocals, and more, all designed to give you quick musical moves instead of hunting for plugins on every track. After that, you have focused utility tools like compressors, de-essers, and final technical rack that works as a filter or top-end control, so you can clear the mud, control the mids, and add a touch of air without processing too much. You also get a dedicated reference track channel, so you can drag in, level match it, A/B your mix against it anytime. Here is a simple workflow you can follow with MixFlow Pro. Step 1. Open the template, save a fresh copy of your song, and match the tempo and sample rate to the project. Step 2. Drag your stems into the correct color-coded section and individual stem so the mix is organized from the start. Double-check their levels and look for possible phase issues before going into the mixing stage. Step 3. Load your reference track on the reference channel and quickly check your levels and frequency balance. Step 4. You can start balancing the core elements, usually the drums, bass, vocals, using the section faders and individual stems. Only after that you will start exploring more about saturation, creative effect tracks, parallel returns, and mix bus chain. Step 5. You can start digging into your mix. You start using saturation plugins, the creative effect tracks, and all the other racks until you reach a final great polished mix. Once you are happy, you can use the final print track and S stems to export your stereo final mix. That is the structure behind MixFlow Pro, a professional routing system that handles the technical side for you. Smart parallel returns for rhythm, melody and space, and a library of effect tracks that gives you instant, fast, high-quality processing without locking you into a one type of sound. If you're looking for a complete system solution for mixing, a system that works across any track, gives your mixes a unique sound, saves you time, and offers a professional routing system that you trust, then this template is just for you. You also get access to live mixing sessions and the chance to submit your tracks for getting a professional feedback. If you want to grab MixFlow Pro or learn more, hit the link in the description below. If you have questions, please also drop them in the comment section and I can cover them in future videos.